We stand at the edge of understanding. Before us stretches a vast ocean of thought. Karl Jaspers, a philosopher of profound depth, invites us. He beckons us to explore the symbolic narratives of existence. These are not mere stories. They are maps of the soul. They chart the hidden currents of our being. They speak in a language older than words, a language of myth, a language that resonates with the deepest parts of us, a whisper from the existential deep calling us to awaken. Humanity has always sought meaning. We gaze at the stars, a billion points of light, each one a distant sun, a potential world, and we ask, why are we here? What is our purpose? Jaspers understood this fundamental human quest. Let us begin this exploration with open minds and hearts. Imagine yourself on the shore of a boundless sea. The waters are dark, yet shimmering with possibility. This is the realm of Karl Jaspers' philosophy, an invitation to set sail into uncharted waters, to leave the familiar coastlines of certainty behind. It is a call to an adventure of the spirit, a voyage into the core of what it means to be human. We are not merely observers here, we are participants, explorers of our own existence. The ship is our consciousness, the stars our guiding symbols. Jaspers' existentialism is not a doctrine of despair. It is rather a courageous affirmation of life, life in all its bewildering complexity, its joys, its sorrows. He calls us to existence, to authentic selfhood. This is not something given, but something achieved. Achieved through choices, through encounters, through facing our limits. It demands that we become aware of our freedom and the profound responsibility that comes with it. The tide is turning, the voyage begins. Picture the vast, starless expanse of an ocean at midnight. Your vessel, small and solitary, moves through the inky blackness. This is the night sea voyage, a powerful image from Jaspers for life's most challenging passages. It represents those times when familiar landmarks disappear, when the light of ordinary understanding is extinguished. We are adrift, surrounded by the unknown, the overwhelming. The sea itself is the depth of our own unconscious, the darkness, the uncertainty that life inevitably brings. A journey into the heart of our own vulnerability. This voyage is intimately connected to what Jaspers called limit situations. These are the inescapable realities of human existence. We all face death, our own and that of loved ones. We encounter suffering, both physical and emotional. We grapple with guilt, the burden of our choices and failings. We engage in struggle, the constant effort to overcome obstacles. These situations push us to the very edge of our being. The night sea voyage is the passage through these very storms. The night sea voyage continues deeper into the darkness. The waves of doubt and fear may crash over the deck. The old self, with its certainties and comforts, begins to dissolve. This is a necessary stripping away, a profound unburdening. Like a snake shedding its skin, we must let go of what no longer serves. The voyage demands a radical honesty, a confrontation with our shadows. It is in this crucible of experience that true change is forged. Not a superficial alteration, but a fundamental shift in being. The journey is not about conquering the sea, it's about allowing the sea to transform us. We are stripped bare, facing the fundamental truths of our existence. The illusions we once clung to are revealed as phantoms. The ego, with its demands and anxieties, recedes. What emerges is a quieter, more resilient core, a sense of self that is not dependent on external validation. This is the emergence of existence, authentic being. It is found not in avoiding the darkness, but in passing through it. The abyss paradoxically becomes a source of strength. Its silence allows us to hear the deeper rhythms of life. Section 5. The Ruined Temple. Monuments to Fleeting Understanding. Now, let us shift our gaze from the dark sea to the sun-drenched land. Imagine standing before a magnificent, ancient temple. Its columns are broken, its roof open to the sky. Yet, even in its decay, it possesses a profound beauty, a solemn grandeur. This is Jaspers' symbol of the ruined temple. It represents the achievements of human knowledge and culture. Our philosophies, our sciences, our arts, our religions. These are the structures we build to make sense of the world, to house our understanding, to give form to our aspirations. They are monuments to the relentless human drive to know. These temples of knowledge are glorious achievements. Think of the intricate systems of thought, the breathtaking discoveries. The soaring cathedrals of art and music, each one a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Yet Jaspers reminds us they are all, ultimately, ruins. Not in a sense of failure, but in their inherent incompleteness. No system of thought, no scientific theory can ever capture the whole of reality. They are all products of their time, limited by their perspectives. Section 6. Wisdom in Stone, the Noble Impermanence of Knowledge. Let us linger a while longer amidst the stones of the ruined temple. There is a unique wisdom to be found here in its very brokenness. The beauty of the ruin is not the pristine perfection of its original state. It is the beauty of survival, of history etched into its form. The wind and rain have softened its edges, revealing new textures. Sunlight plays differently through its fractured arches. This imperfection speaks to us of the nature of our own understanding. It is always evolving, always subject to the weathering of new experiences, always in a state of becoming rather than being a finished product. The temple breathes with the passage of time. Each fragment of the ruined temple holds a story. A fallen capital, once crowning a mighty column, now rests on the earth. It speaks of past glories, of systems of thought that once seemed unshakable. A weathered frieze, its figures partly eroded, hints at narratives now incomplete. These are not failures to be lamented. They are the honourable scars of intellectual and spiritual battles fought. They represent the earnest attempts of generations to grasp the truth, to build shelters of meaning in a vast and often bewildering universe. Section 7. The Veil, Glimpsing the Encompassing. Let us now turn to another of Jaspers' evocative symbols, the veil. Imagine a delicate, shimmering fabric, almost translucent. It hangs between two realms, quivering with the slightest breeze. This veil is not a solid wall, not an impenetrable barrier. It is a thin boundary, a subtle demarcation. It separates our everyday world of empirical reality, the world we can measure and define, from something vaster, something that lies beyond our ordinary perception. This something is what Jaspers termed the encompassing, the ultimate ground of being, the source and horizon of all that is. The veil hints at its presence without fully revealing it. The encompassing is not an object we can study under a microscope. It is not a concept we can neatly define or fully comprehend. It is the all-embracing reality within which we live and move and have our being. It includes the world of phenomena, but also our own consciousness, our spirit, and crucially it points towards transcendence, that which is utterly beyond us. The veil is the interface between our finite minds and this infinite mystery. It is the surface tension between the known and the unknowable. Most of the time we live on one side of the veil, engaged in the practicalities of life, the familiar routines. Section 8. The Fellow Traveller, Shared Paths in the Cosmic Dance. Our journey through Jaspers' symbolic landscapes now brings us to a vital encounter. We are not solitary voyagers in this vast existential ocean. We are not isolated builders of ruined temples. We are, or can be, fellow travellers. This image speaks to the profound importance of human connection, of shared experience in the face of life's great questions. Imagine two figures walking a path together under a wide, starlit sky. They may not know the ultimate destination, but they share the journey, its challenges, its discoveries. This companionship is essential to authentic existence. Jaspers placed immense emphasis on communication. Not mere conversation or exchange of information, but a deep existential communication between individuals. A meeting of selves in truth and openness. This is where we break through the shell of our isolation, where we risk revealing our vulnerabilities, our hopes, our fears, and in doing so, find resonance and understanding in another. This kind of communication is a vital aspect of existence. Section 9. Conclusion: Life through a mythic lens. We have journeyed through some of Karl Jaspers' most potent symbolic narratives. The night sea voyage has plunged us into the depths of limit situations. The ruined temple has shown us the noble impermanence of our understanding. The veil has hinted at the mystery of the encompassing, and the fellow traveller has reminded us of the power of shared existence. These are not just philosophical concepts, they are invitations to perceive our lives with a new richness. to see the mythic dimensions woven into the fabric of our everyday. Jaspers offers us a lens, a way of seeing that transforms the mundane. He calls us to a deeper engagement with the world and with ourselves. To engage with Jaspers' philosophy is to begin to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. A personal crisis becomes a night sea voyage, an opportunity for transformation. Our attempts to learn and grow become the building of our own sacred, if imperfect, temples. Moments of awe or profound connection become glimpses through the veil. Our relationships, when authentic, become the shared path of fellow travelers. Life itself takes on the quality of a grand unfolding myth, a story in which we are not merely passive observers, but active participants, co-creators of meaning.